to Artie Lang News Center and our expert analysis.
Live at motherfucking 5, over now.
Bombshell tonight.
A white man driving, a stuff in his face.
Artie Lang, Don Ho. He's gambling on human lives.
Hi everyone, I'm Colleen May. Breaking news from the Channel 8 newsroom. Eyewitness News has learned that comedian Artie Lang was found dead in his hotel room at the Hard Rock. Lang was in Las Vegas for the taping of the Howard Stern show. The hotel has confirmed his death and says that Lang's girlfriend found his body around 7 o'clock this morning. He was taken to UMC where he was pronounced dead. We are following this breaking story, and we will of course update you as new information becomes available.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Look who it is, Artie Lang.
Don't make me break my foot off in your ass!
All right.
Just this.
Are we ready?
Everybody can hear?
Are we on? Hello? Hello?
I can't.
I can hear.
Can I hear a little?
Wait, I can hear Bob. Turn it off.
That's, I can hear now. I can hear him.
Can the audience hear Bob? Yeah. Or just that? Real loud.
What?
It's a little. His is loud.
It-
Mine's good.
Perfect.
Okay. Perfect.
Mine's good.
We got. Are we on? Do I get the full auto point?
Hello.
What a crew of the night. The great Anthony Bozza.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
We're, I was watching Fox News and some, the broad, everyone has a kid's book out. Everybody has a fucking, Bill O'Reilly has a kid's book. It's called the little asshole.
That could.
The littlest arrogant asshole. He's not writing any of these books. A new book comes out every 3 weeks. There's like this co-author's probably huddled in a corner. O'Reilly, reads a chapter with a whore in his fucking lap. Like, this fucking sucks. I'll do it myself. This chapter's too liberal. What are you, a liberal fag? I said deport everybody.
That's for the kids' book, right?
That's my last book. He's killing Kennedy. He did killing Reagan.
Yep.
Killing journalism is his next one. Killing the book business. He puts out an 800-page book every 3 weeks, and he's always on Fox. Well, how does he have time for all this? I'm a little suspicious. And you never see the co-author. He's just never around. He's like Bob Cratchit or something. He comes out. He's got the sunlight hits his eyes, and he looks like a fucking rat.
Does he even have them, or it's just him, isn't it? So the NDA.
What do you mean?
Does he even have an acknowledged co?
Oh, yeah. I think he's got to put that. That would be too terrible.
Yeah.
The guy's name is on the book. You need microscope to see it.
Yeah, I never noticed.
You need the microscope that's at the fucking science center.
The telescope.
Yeah, you need a telescope. You need a telescope that shows atoms on Mars. But he acknowledges the guy, and it's just all these killing books. It's a killing series, killing Reagan, and he sold like 2 million already pre-orders. 2 million. On pre-order.
That's amazing.
Yeah, is that unbelievable? Jesus. But so anyway, my point is the blonde on the morning show, who is one of these religious Southern broads. She's got to be almost retarded.
That's what makes her hot.
Well, that's what I mean. She comments on stuff, but Afghanistan is dangerous. Yes, thank you, Ainsley. Her name's Ainsley. Thank you, Ainsley. Thank you.
What kind of name is that?
I don't know. It's Southern. So the book is based. Here's the book. She wrote a kid's book. And these women who write kids' books, they have a series of them. They have sequels, and every sequel, the font gets bigger, the letters are bigger, and eventually, it's just going to be one letter on each page. It's a 180-page book. It's one sentence. And then Sparkles had a child.
The end.
So Ainsley wrote My Littlest Prayer or something. My breakfast prayer. And it's based on her dad would write little notes next to her cereal when she grew up.
Don't be a whore.
About not a little more subtle.
White dick
but,
only.
I didn't introduce you yet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Christ.
I'm pulling a Gino already. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So he writes notes next to her, and basically that's the book. She found some like homeless woman who can draw to draw pictures, and the book is the letters. So her dad wrote the book.
Oh, man.
She just organized them. And her story is, yeah, and my agents at CIA said you should write a book. And they are so wonderful there. They met me for lunch at Del Fresco's, and they were like, what's your book going to be about? And I said, I just don't know. I'm rattling my brain. And then they said, well, did you say your dad wrote notes? Yeah, well, that'll be the book. We'll just put the notes in the book. Which is basically what the book business is. It's not. It's about marketing. It's not what the book is. Can you plug it? That's what the book. She's on Fox every morning, so she has a forum. They'll talk about it every day. Those two horn dogs next to her. It's two guys and her in the middle. It looks like two guys ordered a whore, and it's like ordered two whores and only one showed up. Well, it looks like the one guy's older. It looks like an old guy ordered a whore, and then Brian Kilmeade is the bodyguard for the whore. He looks small, but he knows karate. And he knows karate and politics. Yeah, so that's it. That's the book. So they go, yeah, we'll just throw that shit on paper and fuck it. We'll just plug it. If F. Scott Fitzgerald walked into Simon & Schuster with a finished copy of The Great Gatsby, they would say, yeah, we didn't read it. Can you get on Opie and Anthony? Can you get on Ron? Can you do Thursdays on Ron and Fez?
What year is this?
Yeah.
What your Instagram followers?
Yeah, exactly. How many do you have on Instagram, F. Scott?
Great.
Who are you? You're Zelda? Are you his girlfriend? Why is he sleeping? He's drunk. No. He's depressed. Why? Because of people like you. Hi, F. Scott. It's Richard Abate. Listen, it's Richard Abate. Yeah, over at over at the Greedy Incorporated. It's greedy. Yeah, it's not the word greedy.
It's a clever play on the word.
Right, it's a clever word. It's a pun. We're big with puns. And yeah, so listen. We love the manuscript. I got through. I thumbed it. It was great. Something about you and a rich guy in Long Island or some shit, right? Great Gatsby. Listen, can we want to? You know, Bob and Tom are. Yeah. Well, Zelda, Zelda seems crazy, right? You've been in mental institutions. Good. All right. Well, that's perfect. Can you guys be like the wacky writers? I'm pitching. It's Richard Abate. I'm pitching this.
Oh, man.
Listen, I'll need more than 10% of the book, though, for this. I'll need a percentage of the book. Yeah. And just go and you'll be the wacky authors. You're Zelda, F. Scott, or you're going to ring the 5 o'clock whistle when it's 5 o'clock on Friday. Oh, you're going to sing the song by Loverboy, Everybody's Working for the Weekend? Yeah, F. Scott, if he can stay up, he just has to stay awake to sing. F. Scott just has to blow the 5 o'clock whistle. Zelda, you have to blow Bob and Tom. Why are you depressed? Because of people like you?
Yeah.
Well, we have a great stable of authors, F. Scott. You'll be very impressed. Do you know who Tracy Morgan is? Yeah. You know who Artie Lang is? Yeah. He's a big one. Kite Runner, you know that one? You'll be very impressed by our books. You know, you see the killing season, the killing stuff with Bill O'Reilly? You'll love him. Bill O'Reilly, by the way, his initials are B.O., and nobody puts his on. I would call him B.O. the entire time. You're a wise ass. He had 2 kids on who were protesting in the safe space at. This was the funniest fucking thing ever. The kid's like 19, and he's getting ready to challenge Bill O'Reilly. And when the kid starts to make a point, he just yells at him. It's so fucking funny. Well, Bill, yeah, we're a sanctuary campus. That's what we call ourselves. What does that mean? Well, like a sanctuary city. Like a guy comes in, doesn't have to pay, and my kid has to pay, so I'm paying for that kid, right? I'm subsidizing that asshole. Well, no, I guess. Shut up. You're mumbling. I stand by my statements. Oh, that's what the kid was. O'Reilly made a mistake. He said he called an illegal alien an illegal. He said there's a lot of illegals there, and so the kid goes, first of all, before we start talking, a human being is not illegal. That's very offensive.
Oh man!
Just a human being does something illegal, and someone's not illegal. That's very offensive to a person. And O'Reilly says, he pauses and goes, "Are you done?" Yeah. Okay. Because that's your whole segment.
They do take quick
There's
breaks.
another chick from like another college, like a deer in headlights. What about you, Amanda? Who are you, Amanda? Who? Klein? What's your name? Do your parents know that you're not studying? What are they dropping there with housing? About what, $82,000 a minute? It is true. It made me furious. Like their parents are paying for these two kids, and they call it a sanctuary campus. Like if the janitor at the school is an illegal alien, they give them sanctuary in their dorm room.
Oh, Jesus.
If I was a father, I would go, what the fuck are you doing? I'm paying for a dorm room for a Mexican.
The fuck you?
A Guatemalan delivery boy is in the bed I paid for.
He's elbow deep in there.
Yeah, exactly. Do me a favor. If you tell me you're engaged to him, do not come home.
I won't be there.
Dad, if I marry Juan, yeah?
Hasta la vista.
Dad, you still there?
Yeah. Meanwhile, the father's like one of those southern racism. Like,
oh man.
At Thanksgiving, he's like, I want to tell Juan my Spanish joke. Does he know the one about the two Spanish firemen, Jose and Joseby?
Might as well let him cut the turkey.
Yeah, that's very offensive. It is not very. The boys at the Elks love it. And it's arriba, and a turkey.
Oh my God.
Is Juan asking for turkey? He's asking for turkey in my hand in marriage. What about just the turkey?
Can you please pass the Mexican?
Can you please pass my daughter's hand?
I want to cut it off.
Bob Levy is here, of course. That's what you can hear between the laughter and the hair dye.
Come on.
Bob's son Dom, an unbelievably talented kid.
Yes.
Bob doesn't put too much pressure on Dom. He says he plays bass like John Entwistle. That's not too much pressure. I mean, the kid's great, Bob, but what are you doing? The pressure is like, what the fuck?
You got to put pressure
John
on
Entwistle. John Entwistle.
You got to put pressure on
So
kids.
the greatest bass player ever. We'll start with that.
Yes.
Exactly.
So how about start with the guy who wrote the Barney Miller theme? Why don't we start with that?
Boom, boom, boom. That was fucking good.
No kidding.
Boom, boom, boom.
That is great.
The Sanford and Son theme. Fuck.
Wrote that, the great Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
He told me he was writing that. He wrote that in 20 minutes on opium.
Amazing.
I said to him, when he produced Mad TV, I had 7 amazing conversations with Quincy Jones. Wow. I said to him, hey, I got...
Can I get opium?
Well, I got my boy. Well, first of all, I said, where do you get opium? And he goes, I ain't telling you.
Is that true?
Yeah.
The man knew his employees.
I said, opium? I go, where do you get opium? And you get I said, are there opium dens? He goes, yeah, I mean, there's everything around here, man. You just got to know people.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
He took us to a place one night. He took me and Orlando and David Herman. We were shooting something on location, a movie party, and he said, "You cats been working a lot, man. We're gonna blow it out a little. Tell just the guy, Bob. You can't make that noise when you're so." That was the most disgusting thing I've ever. What was that?
You sound like that chick trying to get a book deal.
Oh, you sound like you're eating out of... You sound like someone put mayonnaise on a 70s bush and you're eating...
Oh my!
I saw my buddy Mike Grafer at a bachelor party in 1986 at the most disgusting strip club. At a bachelor party, this chick had a big red bush. They call it like a fire in the. I said that's a 3-alarmer. I said that is a 3-alarmer. And he calmly put 2 pieces of bologna on each thigh and ate the bologna and then ate her. I said, I have to leave. Wow. I lost 80 pounds in 2 weeks. I couldn't eat.
Oh, God.
I just thought of her hair and everything.
I feel bad for the bologna.
The girl was sitting there. She had a tattoo. It was some sort of Russian tattoo with a blank stare in her face like her life is over. Her life is over.
Or it just began. freedom. She got out for the Iron Curtain.
She was wearing.
She had a sickle tattoo.
She said, "I'm getting eaten out right now." At a strip club in Irvington, New Jersey, and she had I'm getting eaten out by a guy who's wearing a shirt he got made up at the Seaside Boardwalk that said, "Hey, I swear to God, this was a shirt he had. Hey, bitch, show us your scuss."
What the? I never heard of that.
That's a new one.
Scuss. I said, "What is scuss?" He goes, "You know what scuss is." I go, "Pussy." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "I guess it's obvious." I said, "What a great Scrabble word." Because it's not S, it's SK.
He'd have to go get his shirt to prove it.
He really got you well and hot. Well, listen. No, at the Seaside Boardwalk, you could get ironed on, whenever you wanted.
Puffy letters.
Yeah, right. I got my buddy Danny Rule. His last name was Rule. He had a shirt. Every shirt said the Ramones on it somewhere. But he made up a shirt that it's in fucking beer league. And on the 8th day, God created Molly Hatchet. That's what it said. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what he did. On the 8th day. I'm creating Danny Joe Brown. I saw Molly Hatchet. You ever do stand-up at... maybe it wasn't you, Bob. There's a place in New Haven, Connecticut by Yale. Smart crowd. Called Toad's Place. A great place to see a band. But I did stand-up there. I opened up for the Outlaws.
Oh, wow.
I opened up for Greengrass and High Tides Forever. Wow. Only concert, they sang one song. An hour and a half version of Greengrass and High Tides Forever.
What was that?
I love that song. I opened up for them. I was supposed to do 20 minutes. I did like 4 minutes.
It's tough at opening.
Forget, because they're tuning up.
I opened up at Jack Bruce.
Just while you're trying to...
Jack Bruce. Talk about a bass player.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I opened
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
We have to stop.
Okay.
Jack Bruce, for you youngins, was the bass player for Cream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
He is called by Clapton, many people from that generation. Rolling Stone. They list the best bass players ever. It's either him or Entwistle. They go back for number one, Jack Bruce. Mm-hmm. And if you listen to those Cream songs, man, Sunshine on My Love, I mean, Swallow, all that shit, it's unbelievable bass playing. And he started out as a jazz guy with an upright bass. Mm-hmm. So you opened up for him where?
At the Club Benet. They used to have all the bands.
What year
there.
was that?
Probably...
Because he's got a lot of cash. He had the Ginger... Did you ever see the Ginger Baker documentary?
I love it.
Oh, my God.
It's so good.
It's so fucking amazing. It has a lot about him and Jack Bruce.
Yeah.
Were geniuses together in Cream. 3 guys in Cream. And Clapton, they argued so much, Jack Bruce and Clapton would cry on stage. He would start crying. Like, I can't take this anymore. But they were amazing together. And Ginger Baker would stab Jack Bruce sometimes on stage. He would try to stab him. But they made amazing music. And supposedly the drummer with royalties, you might remember the details better, Ann, but royalties, the drummer gets fucked out of royalties because it's something like the what are the drummers? Percussion?
They get a performance royalty, which is less than publishing and songwriting.
The publishing what you want.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, because you make money not doing anything.
Every time it's on the radio, all that stuff.
Right. So all those songs, think about that when classic rock radio came about, all you heard was Cream.
Yeah.
And, like 4 bands, that's all you heard. And they got paid Jack Bruce and the songwriter, not even Clapton. Clapton and Ginger Baker got fucked out of publishing. And because they were just on heroin. And there was a songwriter who wrote all those songs.
Oh, yeah?
And with Jack Bruce.
Yeah.
Jack Bruce got the music, he got the lyrics, the guy.
Right.
And Ginger Baker and Clapton got high.
Ginger got progressively angrier as the years went on.
Well, and then the greatest thing ever. So Clapton leaves. In 2 years, they were together for 2 years.
Yeah,
I know.
And they put out all that great music. And Lars from Metallica's in the documentary goes, they were together as long as our last tour.
Yeah, exactly.
And they did all that amazing music. So Eric Clapton leaves to start Blind Faith with Steve Winwood, who was like 19 at the time.
Yep.
And Ginger Baker overhears in a bar or something, like they're getting together, shows up at rehearsal And when they were looking for a drummer, because Clapton was trying to get away from Ginger Baker, and Steve Winwood was afraid of Ginger Baker.
He should be.
Ginger Baker shows up with like a machete and a Porsche and goes, "When do we fucking rehearse, mate?" They were both too afraid to fire him.
That's amazing.
So Ginger Baker was
Like, put
in Clapton's
himself
life
in
again. And they had a tour with him, and you know, he brought his Porsche on a plane.
He did.
So like, he flew his Porsche to each gig. He said he wasted money on a level. What was the thing? Like, he got into polo and he bought polo ponies.
Right.
They paid them $5 million as a reunion. The Cream reunion, they each got $5 million.
Yeah.
And that was going to get him out of being broke. He bought like 10 polo ponies to play polo, and he was broke. I mean, you know, like, he's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was going to take off, Polo.
but so now Blind, another classic band. So they write, you know, my favorite song, "Wasted," I can't find my way home.
Yeah.
And Dear Mr. Fantasy.
Yeah.
And you know, but they're too afraid to fire him. So after 2 years, Steve Winwood starts to cry.
and sneaks out the back door.
And that's what he did.
Pretty
And
much.
Jack Bruce got fired, but he has that great Scottish accent where he went, "But I didn't care because we had the royalties for the other." He's getting fucking money hand over fist. Oh God, what's that? And Ginger Baker, I think, is he still alive?
Yeah, he's
think
nuts.
so.
He lives in Florida, right? Where does he live now?
South Africa.
He's
Oh,
South
South
Africa.
Africa.
Well, no, he left. The documentary's in South Africa, but he left since then. He's been in like 4 countries since then. He would get kicked out of countries.
Yeah.
That's hard.
He lived on a hill in Italy, and he would play the drums. And the villagers would go, like, thought he was a god, and they had to go to the drums. And, you know,
I love the opening of that documentary. The guy who's making the film is just gotten punched in the face and his nose is bleeding by Ginger Baker, who's like really old at that point.
Hit him with a cane.
Yeah, through the fence.
I'm going to put you in hospital.
Yeah, exactly. That's how the movie starts.
Right. Well, it looks into his insanity.
Yep.
He didn't realize he was doing a documentary. He lives with Ginger Baker for 2 months, interviews him about his life. And he's packing one day, and Ginger Baker, "Where the fuck are you going?" And he goes, "Well, I'm making a documentary about you." He goes, "Yeah, so I'm going to go interview all the people you told stories about." "Fuck them." "They just want to make money off me." I'm like, "You knew what I was doing. It's a documentary. I can't not." He goes, "I don't want to make. They're going to make money off me. Fuck them." It can't be just me talking to you. That can't be the movie. So he goes, "I'll put you in hospital." And the kid tries to start his car, and he hits him in the face with a cane.
Yeah, like pretty bad.
You just hear, "Ooh!" You see Ginger Baker with a cane. He goes, "I'll put you in hospital." And he goes, "Boo!" Yeah. And then the next thing, the kid's face, he's bleeding. He goes, "Ginger Baker just hit me with a cane." And Ginger Baker's married to this black South African chick who just looks scared.
Yeah.
You know?
He's got a bit like it's a little Colonel Kurtz kind of vibe going on.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
But the kid...
got a compound.
Wait, guess what the kid did? Well, you and Anthony was living your life, but you didn't do it the right way like you did. He told Ginger Baker he was a reporter from Rolling Stone. He just called him.
Oh, wow.
And he wasn't.
That's
He
great.
went... But what he did was he went and interviewed him on his own and brought the story to Jan Wenner, right? And he put it, and it got it was a cover story in the book in the Rolling Stone.
Right.
So then the article was successful, so he decided to make a documentary. It's called. The name of it is The Sign as you enter Beware of Mr. Baker.
Yeah.
like local authorities put that up.
And his cane.
Local authorities put up Beware of the drummer from Cream. So Jack Bruce, what would he play? He played Cream tunes like.
Oh yeah,
George Carlin used to play Club A, and Howard.
Yeah, well, I opened for BTO there, a lot of bands, but Jack Bruce was so cool. He hung out in my dressing room. He was just such
You opened up for Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Maybe he thought you were Ginger Baker.
I was taking care of business, but yeah, everybody, back then the bands would play there, and they would have a comedian do like 15, 20 minutes before, but like the curtains would open, and they wouldn't say, they would think the band's coming up, right. And then they go,
"That's the worst."
And now the Reverend Bob Levy.
And
but
the
it would work.
I was an unknown comic at the time, and I'm first time I did the road. And, oh, God, I went on the road with Fitzsimmons and Gaffigan and Vic Henley. And we got these shitty gigs. That guy Pete DiLorenzo used to book.
Oh, my God.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He would get you like a Bennigan's.
And ground round.
Yeah, the ground round. You'd show up and they didn't even know there was supposed to be stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, my second gig ever was a place called The Goalpost, a sports bar.
Yes.
I interrupted. The people thought they were going to watch a Met-Phillies game. They had bets on.
Oh, man.
And a mic gets set up. And this fucking hacky fucking MC comes on. There was 4 comedians. I got up there, the wire folds out of the mic, and I'm trying to put it back in.
Oh, dude.
And the wire guy and the MC who could do it for me are 2 feet from me, just laughing while I'm trying to put it on. I was 19 years old. I was so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
And so now I'm annoying the people. I'm doing the direct opposite of what you're supposed to do as a comedian. Like, you're supposed to entertain, but I was doing a direct opposite of that. I was annoying them. I couldn't get their attention from a Met-Philly game.
Wow.
Manny Trio was up. I couldn't get their attention away from that. So I go through my set. I mumbled. DJ, I invited DJ like the 3rd time. I was mumbling through it. I could not have bombed any worse. And the MC gets up, and I swear to God, this is what he says. He goes, keep clapping for Artie. He's not funny, but he has cancer. And then I opened up, like that time of my life, I opened up for the Outlaws at Toad's Place.
Wow, that's crazy.
$70. You know the Outlaws, Southern rock fans?
Yeah.
They just called me a faggot for 10 minutes. Hey, any of you guys have a VCR? Faggot! All right.
Shove it in your ass.
I'll tell you what's weird. You ever go to a Yankee game, the traffic on the beat, you fucking faggot! And now the Outlaws. They gave me a look.
The curtain would just close after you were done, and then it would open again with them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and the bass player was the original bass player. He'd been on the road forever. He just looked like a corpse. And I tried to make small talk with him. I said, "How you doing?" He goes, "Need a liver."
Wow.
I said, do you want me to get you? What are you talking about? You want me to go to the 7-Eleven? He said like I need cigarettes.
It's not on the menu?
Need chicken wings and liver. 3 words. Need a liver.
Jesus.
And I'm going to withdraw from this conversation. Like scraggly. No, it was like Sling Blade. That's what he sounded. Need a liver. You ought not do that to that little feller. After every sentence, he made that. Need a liver. Green grass. High tides forever.
Need a liver.
Can you get me a need a liver? That's my catchphrase. Like the colored comic who does hamburger.
Oh, that guy.
You know the color of the comic?
And then I fucked a hamburger.
Yeah, fat spook. He says hamburger. I go need a liver. Green grass and high tides. Need a liver.
Hamburger.
People chant it. They chant my name. Need a liver. I'm Need a Liver McGee. I'm with the Billy Ray Talbot band. Only Southern bands with three names in the
always
three
a
names.
hyphen.
Yeah, 3 names in the name. I'm with the Billy Ray Lewis band. In the summers, I'm with the Kenny Wayne Dyer band.
Opening for Rossington Collins.
Yeah, I'm with the Talbot, Malloy, and McKinnon band. Yeah, we're playing Club Nay. Need a liver.
Know any kids that like a nice ice bath?
I don't know what Bob's talking about.
You can cut the liver out. That's how they get the livers over and over.
Bob with a medical lesson. Bob just said that's how they get the livers out. Well, I'm confident, Bob. Thank you. So what we now is I have the surgeon, Mr. Levy, and now I just need the liver and a bucket of ice.
That's on his rider.
I'm with the Bobby Rain Tyler band. We do all the same tunes. I'm singing "Can't You See What That Woman's Doing to Me?" Need a liver. She's the reason I need a liver. That cunt. You ought not have done that to that young boy. the scene with Robert Duvall in Sling Blade. I just watched it. Robert Duvall plays his father. He's got Alzheimer's. He's looking around for a dog that doesn't exist. He's like, right? Oh man! And he just fucking. Billy Bob Thornton just shows up as that character, just walks into his living room. I haven't seen you in 20 years. I was up at the nervous hospital.
The nervous hospital?
They said I'm not nervous anymore. But for some reason I'm nervous. They give me this here horse pill I take when I'm nervous. They said if you see your dad, take the pill. Remember you killed my brother? With a sling blade. I'm going to kill Dwight Yoakam with the same blade. Dwight Yoakam's in this movie. Yeah, he throws a good concert. Not too many colors. What happens is, I make a lot of money. The guys who cook crystal meth, I let their sons play with my privates. I said you can play with my privates. If I could have a free sling blade to kill Dwight Yoakam. Look the other way. Remember you killed my little brother? Well, I'm going to get a dull razor and scrape your face off. And then if I let the crystal meth boys, kids play with my privates, they'll give me acid. I'm going to pour the acid on your face. And then we're just going to watch you die of pain. Then I got to return the half-empty acid bottle to the crystal meth dealers. And tell them they have nice mullets. I'll probably get sent back to the nervous hospital. The nervous hospital. I got my books here. I've got an 85-year-old encyclopedia. I carry on a rope. The pants are too tight. I fix lawnmowers over at Al's place. It ain't a bad job. We tell anti-Jew jokes all morning. Yeah, the Jews are bad. Yeah, you want to play with my privates, Dad? You played with my privates all through the league. That's why I was nervous. I was nervous. He is too good in that movie. Was he nominated for an Oscar for that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he won, didn't he?
He probably lost to what he lost to Ben Affleck in Shakespeare in Love. Shakespeare in Love came out the same year Saving Private Ryan was out. It beat it for Best Picture.
Wow.
What?
No, they had to have bought that.
The
Weinsteins?
Exactly. Yeah, the Weinsteins.
Right.
Yeah, the Weinsteins.
Jews.
They make me nervous. The Weinsteins make me nervous. Shakespeare in Love. Gwyneth Paltrow. I'd like to put a vial of her blood around my neck. Remember, how creepy. Him and Angelina Jolie had blood around, right?
Yeah.
They carried a
blood.
vial of each other's blood around their neck.
That's insane.
That is, like, what the fuck? How nutty. Who suggests that in the relationship?
If it's the woman.
It's got to be her, right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, honey. If she did that, I would have just done that voice, Billy Bob Thornton. I would have, you're crazy, bitch. I'm leaving. Need a liver. Need a cab. I'm calling up your father, John Voight, and saying you raised a crazy cunt. Your father always has a scarf on. What is he, chilly? I think your father's a fag.
Thinks he's Snoopy.
Angelina Jolie supposed Snoopy. He thinks he's Snoopy.
Fighting the Red Baron.
Yeah, the Red Baron. I'm the kid with all the dirt around him. Franklin. Is that Franklin?
Pigpen.
Oh, Pigpen. I'm thinking of the black kid. Derek Jeter looks exactly like Franklin, by the way. He really does. Round face and the tail. He looks. Look next time. You're right. He looks like Franklin. He half white, half black. Half black, half human. That was a joke my daddy used to tell.
Oh, man.
I got to kill Dwight Yoakam with a lawnmower. Yeah, I'm going to leave now. You're crazy, you bitch. Vial of blood.
Both of them. Huh?
Right. They got call Brad Pitt, that fucking pretty boy. He'll fall for this shit. You're not gonna have me walking through airports with 18 fucking kids of every denomination.
He can have my sloppy seconds.
Could you imagine? Brad Pitt was Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Yep.
And then in the blink of an eye, he's got 3 Asian kids on his shoulder going through an airport.
He's a UNICEF ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's smoking hash with Quentin Tarantino from a Coke can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would need a break from that.
I mean, yeah, right. Imagine the hash he gets. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But at least they're not going to take those kids away from him.
Well, exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, there's 18 kids. I mean...
Could lose a couple.
Right. They got to keep making movies because they're a lifestyle. All those kids, those kids are never going to fly commercial. Think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
No
are any of them going to be earners?
Most likely.
You know, we interviewed once on the Stern Show is John Lennon's son, Sean.
Yep.
You never hear from him.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he's a retard. He's a spoiled little pretty boy. John Lennon would be so fucking embarrassed and disappointed. He's a pretty boy, self-important, pompous ass who just orders people around. He called us up. Some guy was friends with Ralph. Was like a nut, and he called in from a hotel room in L.A. at like 2 a.m. And it was all these characters. Like it was who's that chick who's Papa Phillips's granddaughter? Who's Elijah? Well, not Elijah Blue. The chick who's always in trouble.
Yeah. Her last name is Phillips, the young one, right?
Is it?
The blonde hair.
Yeah, the blonde. Bijou Phillips.
Yeah, Bijou.
She was in the hotel room, like, you know. Like, I'm sure there's not a lot.
He married
play Monopoly.
like that, too, I think.
Elijah Blue, Greg Allman's son, Elijah Blue, called Bijou Phillips 3 o'clock slop on the show.
Oh, shit.
She's 3 o'clock slop.
Wow.
We just baited him in. And, none of these people earn money. So Sean Lennon, you know, is still living off of A Day in the Life and the fucking Revolver album.
Yep.
And he was so, he kept cursing. We were on regular radio. Howard said, please, Sean, you can't curse. And you could tell he's not used to anybody telling him
anything.
He goes, well, I thought you were like a big, like, dangerous guy, Howard. Fuck you. Like, and he goes, Sean, we're running out of, you know,
Bleeps.
delay.
Yeah, you run out of that, you're done.
Right, exactly. If you keep saying it in a row, you run out of delay. So he goes, I don't care. I thought you were like a big rebel.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, just get off the phone. You're disappointing me by the second.
Do you think that if John Lennon was alive, he would have pushed him out the window like Clapton did with his kid?
Oh, come on.
Oh, right, it was an accident.
This isn't a roast.
No, I'm just saying.
Sean does a lot of really pretentious, kooky musical projects.
Oh, you probably know more about him than anybody, right?
They're weird and really self-indulgent.
So of the two, he got Yoko's got talent.
Exactly. Yeah, her penchant for off-kilter art.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
If your father's Sean Lennon and your mother's Yoko Ono, you can only have one of their musical talent. You get Yoko's. And your dad's cocky attitude after he was a star. Which means that recipe equals asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, he married someone obnoxious like that, too. I remember reading an article a little while ago. And they do a band together that's kind of...
with like a celebrity child he married?
With like a 3 o'clock slop level.
Bijou Phillips,
Yeah.
she's always in the room with these people. Who hasn't fucked her? Me.
You got time.
No, I'm telling you, man. I was in Vegas after I did stand-up. Not with Howard. We went by myself. And I was at an after party with that Harry Morton kid. Oh, my God. The life that kid. That kid was so good to me, though. Woohoo, okay. I'm trying to think of the statute of limitations. No, but anyway, I was in a room with Paris Hilton talking to her, and she was up there. And I don't know if she was fucking Harry Morton, but whatever. You know, they probably went in a room for 3 hours to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discuss business plans.
I hate to say this, I met her twice. Once I did Letterman with her. I was the second guest. She was first guest. And I'm doing my hair and makeup. And, I'm nervous. I mean, because these actors don't realize as a comic, that is my career. I'm not plugging my career. A talk show is my career. You know, I want to be funny. Like, Don Rickles was funny on a talk show. That's how I know him. He was never in movies or TV. So I'm desperately nervous. And it's Letterman, So her gay assistant goes, are you already lying? Paris wants to see you. I'm like, I don't want to know.
Like you're being summoned?
Yeah. And, the executive producer, he goes, just go because you're making a story. I'm like, all right. So I go, and she had her whole dressing room it looked like she's an advanced team.
Yeah.
There was like a fur rug.
Oh,
and
man.
I hate to say this because it's a compliment. She's the sexiest fucking thing ever. I've been within 2 feet of her for a couple of times. You want to fuck her so bad. She is so. You want to just fuck her. You want to make her pay for what she does to you. So it's me, her gay assistant, who was on a BlackBerry. You know, it was 7-10 years ago. We texting whoever. Do you want what kind of sushi do you want? Do you want the gluten-free sushi? Should we go to that place? Where's that place? Does Andre know that place? They all know somebody named Andre. Does Andre know that place? And she's ignoring him. And those lips, those fucking lips from that video. And she wants to say, you just want to hear her say the N-word. That's all you want to hear. If I heard her say the N-word, if I heard her call someone who works for her the N-word, I would come in 2 seconds.
Oh my God. That's so wrong.
If I heard her call a butler.
So wrong.
Where are you, nigger?
Am I missing a nigger?
Where are you? Dad? Where's the nigger driver? I like him better than the white driver. Well, there's 2 guys named Paul. There's nigger Paul and regular Paul.
Bring me NP.
I was just going. I came. I can leave now.
So what did you want to ask?
Yeah. Well, so she said to me, she goes, "Don't make fun of me."
What?
That's what she said. I know it's like your job and stuff, but don't make fun of me because I'm going first and I'm all paranoid. You're gonna make fun of me. And I'm going, I won't make fun of you, I promise. Promise? She goes, pinky promise. I go,
Oh, no.
I go, pinky promise. I actually did a pinky. I said, if there was video to my cousins in Newark that I'm doing a pinky promise.
Yeah,
Well, pinky promise.
Yeah.
Bit dead.
You had your hands around each other.
I said, yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. I know. See, I'm so bad with women that when a hot chick wants to fuck me, I know it. Because it's so rare. It's like seeing, it's like seeing a red elephant or something.
Or like a red bush.
Exactly. I know I can fuck her.
Well, the
because
Cubs win the World
they
Series.
give off vibes.
Right.
They give off vibes.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, for $500, I'll fuck you.
That's the
No,
vibe.
right, that's the vibe.
It's a dollar amount.
It's a great vibe. She goes, I won't, I pinky promise her, and I go, I don't have to pinky promise your assistant, do I? He's talking because I don't have enough AZT for the month.
Oh my God.
He's talking to Andre. Good news, Andre found that place, but they don't have your table. Who's at her table? Oh my God, 50 Cent's at your table. Oh my God, she knows. You know 50 Cent, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that weekend. Okay, whatever. So she goes out. The first 10 minutes, I just goof on her. But anyway, she kissed me on the cheek and we hugged, and the scent, her skin, like you could tell she never washed with Zest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She never bought any soap at CVS.
Yeah.
It was always like imported oils from Morocco or something.
Made with like baby stem cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, several infants died.
Yeah, exactly.
There were several Indian women who were 8 months pregnant who were killed for Paris Hilton to smell good.
Open your legs. I got to feel better.
Exactly. Come on, give me your fucking oils. There's a spoiled cunt in Beverly Hills who needs to go to the prom. You gotta smell good. It's a fucking Golden Globe Awards. So we're taking your life and the life of your unborn child. What do I get out of it? Is this your husband? Yes. What do I get? You get 30 rubles. You get a basket of peaches.
Lifetime supply of papadum.
Oh, yes. I like a papadum, and I get a basket of peaches. You can have the bitch. I'll lure her out. Wait. Honey, there's a man here. Ed McMahon say you win $10 million. Come. Oh, 10 million. She'll move faster. Move, you cunt.
He has a big check in balloons.
Yeah, we're like the Khan family. I have a copy of the Constitution. I will show it to Donald Trump. This is my wife. She does not move. She looked like Pete Rose. You fucking Trump with that Russian piece of ass. You piece of shit. Fucking Slovakian models. What do I have? I got nothing. This country fucked me in the ass. You little rich boy. You rich your whole life. I'm in the dirt. I work at 7-Eleven. Nothing. A copy of the fucking Constitution. And look at my wife. I do a Rodney joke about my wife. I wrote a good one. She is known as a two-burqa. You put that burqa on your face in case the burqa on her face fall off. I kill at the Knights of Columbus. Yeah, at the Slurpee machine I kill. With the little motherfuckers who work for me and rip me off. They shortchange me every day. Pieces of shit. I saw 3 Latin Inches magazines leave. Latin Inches. I tell you. You can't give them back their money. It's not my fault if they promise 12-inch cocks and it's only 11-inch cock. Who measures a cock in 9 inches? They're fucking with you. You have to be smart. Like me. I went to MIT. Missed. Right? You motherfucker. Tell Trump he could take the Slovakian bitch and go fuck himself. I'm married to Charlie Hustle. My wife, yeah, sure, your wife has a beautiful ass, perfect face. And after having a kid, she did sit-ups for 2 straight hours. And now you have kids and hot wife again. My wife has more hits in the history of the major leagues than anybody else.
She dives headfirst into my cock.
Yeah, headfirst. Yes, she gets dirt on her face. That's why she's brown.
Oh, man.
Because of the dirt. That's another joke. Write that down, sweetie. I'm going to do that joke after the burqa joke. Just write it down. I'll close with the burqa joke.
Soon I'll have a set.
Soon I'll have a set. I will be Rodney Dangerfield of India. Actually, Russell Peters is already Rodney. That motherfucker, Russell Peters. He just do Stephen Wright's act for India. And now hear it. Go fuck yourself. He Americanized his accent. And Trump wants to fucking insult me and my Constitution. Fuck you. I keep my Constitution right next to my rubbers. They are not used. I use it to fix my windshield wipers. That's what I use my rubbers for. I had them in there for 17 years. The last time she said she would fuck me and then she fell asleep. She said, when you're Charlie Hustle, you get tired. Yes. Then I go out to buy her tampons. You heard me, tampons. I pronounce it tampons. And it rained. And I have to fix the windshield wiper. It's broken. And that's her job to fix it. And I had rubbers, so I fix it. I had Magnum condom. Yes, Magnum, you heard right. I'm hung like an Indian horse. A waste of a cock. A complete waste of a cock. I'm going to fuck Ivanka, I'll show you. Hey, Ivanka, get over here. Once you go brown, you never come back to town or something.
You never come down.
Once you go brown, you never frown. I don't know, I'm working on it.
Once you go brown, you leave town.
Yeah, once you go brown, you're forced to leave town. Once you go brown, Donald Trump says leave town. Hey, can you build a wall around my wife's pussy?
Keep it smelling.
I have to fucking think of excuses not to fuck her. She gets horny. I said, no, I can't do it. I'm working on the jokes. I'm opening up for Gino Bisconti. Gino, very, very, very generous. He's living on the Upper West Side. Okay, it's Harlem. With 18 open micers. I steal his joke. I steal the opening joke Gino has where I call the woman in the front row a cunt. You cunt! Bye! Now here's Artie. What, so are you gigging every weekend?
What kind of band is it? Who's Billy
the
Kid band?
Classic rock. I mean, I'm telling you.
Covers and stuff?
They are very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
But, are you going to write originals? You writing more original songs?
Yeah, I'm writing a lot more now. I mean, I wrote the one song for the vets, "The Fight Has Just Begun," and I've been I keep writing and all that. And I was working on something before I came out here. I had the guitar and I was playing some stuff and came up with some ideas.
Well, yeah, I mean, it takes a while for a hit song, man. I don't know how people do that. I really, as a musical talent, I cannot relate to that. You know. And how many? How's it going with the vet thing? With the raising money for the vets?
It's good. You know, with the money that me and you did from that show,
right?
We got some vet was getting a job. He wanted to work on jet airline, you know, on the engines again. Okay,
Right.
like he did over there.
Right.
But
we did over where?
When he was, you know, overseas fighting.
He worked on jet air. He repaired.
He repaired them.
Right.
Okay, and
I
he
hope
was
he's good at. I hope he's good at that.
Well, yes, he's very good at that.
That's not one. That's a job you can't mail in, man.
Oh yeah, exactly. So, but the whole thing was, you know,
One of the people in that crowd at Scranton repaired jet engines.
No. One of the people that hit me up, I get hit up every day by people. Okay,
Right.
and they needed. He ended up getting a job, but they had no money to get an apartment.
Right.
So we put up 2 months pay so that they can live.
Right.
And you know, they basically letting their kids eat their
But
food.
the problem is, what about the third month? What do they do then?
Oh, he's got a job. He's got
He got a job.
And they want to give back to the Warrior Point so we can help somebody else.
Well, make sure they, you know.
No, but that's their thing. They said that we don't want no money back, and
Well,
that's
I don't know
what it is. And the whole
We
thing,
don't want no money back.
No, we want to help all the vets out there. I work with Uncle Sam's
So
children.
with the proceeds from what we made that night, you paid for 2 guys to rent.
No, more than that, a lot more. About 8 to 10 people. We really changed their lives big time,
Right.
And you know, close to suicidal, and people don't understand what's out there.
So would you pay for a shrink? What did we do?
No.
'Cause I don't know what money. I did the gig with Dominic, and we did there was I don't know how much money we raised, but there was a good amount of people there, I guess.
Yeah, basically, you know, we get them if they need a service dog, whatever they need. You know, it's every day. You don't know
What's a service dog do?
A service dog can tell when somebody is starting to flip out, because when you start shaking and before you even start sweating, the dog knows, and the dog will come over and comfort you.
They help calm people down.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically,
What do they cost? Jesus Christ.
yeah, for me to buy them, I can get them for $5,000, but
Does Michael Vick sell any of those?
No.
His do the opposite.
Yeah, but the whole thing.
Michael Vick can tell when another dog is sweating.
Yes, when it's around him. Yeah,
They need service dogs for
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Vick's dogs.
yeah. No, but like these
A
dogs.
guy I used to buy heroin from, his dog is the one that beat Michael Vick's dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
It was at a whole ring. I gambled on one of them and I fucking lost. I go, the fucking 21st fight in a row, he would have won, and I bet on that one. Fucking,
Dude.
I think a poodle killed him.
Didn't Vic try to buy that guy's dog? Didn't he want it?
He did. He
afterwards?
bought it.
Oh,
you
he
know,
did buy
you know the story?
Yeah, you told me off the air.
He
once.
bought it for. He bought it for $50,000.
Yeah, but the vets
And then the dog lost, and Michael Vick got depressed.
And killed it, probably.
Well, and then he got a little lackadaisical, and he let his guard down, and an undercover cop got him.
Yeah.
Because he was depressed. 50 G's for a dog.
Fuck
anyway.
them. But with the vets, they have
These
to
are different
wait
dogs.
online. Okay, they have to wait for 8 months, right? When they need them right now, and like we try to get them pushed up so they can get
How
the
much
dogs
money
right
did we
away.
raise in Scranton?
Like 30, didn't we? 30 something.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I did it for free.
Yeah, yeah, so did I. 33,000, I think it was something like that.
Well,
and we got
really?
we really got to help. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
Why don't we do that and keep the money one time?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a lot of cash.
no, but this saves people's lives because you know they.
So does mine.
What about our life?
our life will always live.
Hey, what about your life?
I'll always live. I'm a fucking vampire. But the whole
Okay.
thing is with
I would hate
Warrior
to live
Point,
forever.
Uncle Sam's, and the Bikers for
You know how
Trump.
much money we're gonna need if we live forever?
We help people
That's true.
fucking
Well, that's
live.
good. I'm glad.
You know, we help
So
people
was the
that are in
guy
trouble.
fixing airplane engines again? How does that story end?
He basically they live in New Orleans now, and he's got a job.
Why'd he move to New Orleans?
That's where the job was.
Oh.
So we had to get him moved there. They were going to live in a tent. They go, "Can you get me a tent?" I go, "You're not going to live in a fucking tent." So we paid for his
What
apartment.
it said is the guy can fix airplane engines and he can't. He's in a tent.
That's
That is-
what's going on in this country, and that's what we're trying to fucking
I
stop.
want to just get something straight. Where did we pay for 2 months rent? Here in New Orleans. Where did we pay for the rent?
New Orleans, we pay for it.
So where was he from?
They were from Kansas, I think.
So we moved him to Kansas and paid 2 months rent.
No, we moved to New Orleans.
Okay, and also paid 2 months rent.
Yeah. So basically, he can start his job and get his paycheck.
He got a job.
He already had the job set up. He went to training and he was ready to move, and we got him as soon as he was ready to go.
He got the job at the planes.
Yeah, fixing the engines, and it's
hell of a skill, man.
And it makes you feel good because this guy could go the other way and take his life like 22 a day, and it's fucking horrible, man. You don't, people got to see what's going on there. People are crying, running around with fucking backpacks on, fucking protesting. What? You don't even know what you're fucking protesting.
What are you talking about?
These little protesters.
Oh, the backpacks. Huh?
Yeah, fuck these little pricks. But this is what matters.
Dan does that every Saturday.
Yeah, with that cub hat.
Puts a backpack on.
Yeah, he gets $250.
That's the egregious part.
Yeah, $250. He gets off Soros.
Well, all right, that's great.
Soros.
So when is the next gig? When we're going to pay for somebody?
You want to do another gig? I would love to help.
Not me. How am I doing it?
Well, if you want, I'll do it. I'll do it anytime.
Well, what about? Have you done a gig since then?
I've done a few little ones, yes, and I've donated. It's like shirt money that I've had to help people out, even for little things, just food, just whatever they needed, And it's something. It's a passion.
How do you
of mine.
buy food?
I have. We live on ice cubes, me and Dom.
I know you can't be doing that. You have to make sure you.
I'm fine, Artie. Believe me, I'm fine.
All right.
I'm happy what I do. I'm around great people that have great ideas.
Who are they?
They're basically people that serve that know.
I hang around with me and you don't know anybody with great ideas.
Yes, we do.
I don't know. Name one of them.
Name one of them.
Dan has terrible ideas.
Well, he bought that hat. Of
That's
course
what
he
I mean.
does.
Look at his hat.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't fucking dress like that.
Anthony has good ideas. But he doesn't really hang around us.
No, but I'm saying you do good. You do something good. Something has to come back your way one day. And if it doesn't, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Well, you need something good to happen.
But look. As long as you have happiness in your life, you don't fucking need anything else. I don't give a fuck what anyone else says. That's why I never kissed anyone's ass. And you're the same way.
I don't have any happiness in my life, Mo.
Well, you don't have what?
I don't have any happiness in my life.
Yes, you do. Don't say that. You gotta,
What
you're a Joe Books thing.
What happiness do you have?
What?
What happiness do you have?
I get to wake up with a smile on my face every day. It's called Xanax.
I know. Well, I'm worried about that.
No,
I'm worried about that.
I'm fine. Dude, let me tell you something.
You claim you're clean, you take Xanax.
I've never been stronger in my life than I am right now.
You feel good on Xanax because you're high.
I don't take it as much. I have extra pills now because I use medical. All right?
I don't take it as much. I have extra pills now.
At the end of the month, I have extra pills.
Bob, but you understand what I'm saying to you? You this delusion of what these drug dealers we call doctors nowadays.
Exactly, but that's what I'm fighting also.
You're high on Xanax. That's why you feel good.
Exactly, but that's why I would rather have medical marijuana passed and give to some of the vets that are fucked up that need something like that.
Well, it is passed, actually.
It's not passed. Well,
they should go to the... We have to move them to the state where it's passed.
Well, I think that's a big thing that they need.
Anybody can get weed. I mean, come on. This is going to be passed. We'll get your weed.
You think it's really easy to get...
The doorman downstairs can't do the fucking crossword puzzle on the Daily News. He gets weed.
You think it's easy to get medical marijuana? You really think so?
Yeah, my mother could get it. She got glaucoma.
Really?
Yeah.
Got it right there.
Well, you have it there. You have it on you.
Yeah, it's like Rice Krispies.
Right.
But
so you're on weed and Xanax.
No, this is taken.
Of course you're happy.
No.
Sounds like a happiness cocktail to me.
Yeah.
Happiness, Bob, is when you're happy in life without weed and Xanax.
Listen.
You're getting high right now.
I'm not getting high. I'm having something to eat. There's a difference there.
Dominic needs shoes.
He'll get shoes.
We have to do a show for that. John Entwistle had shoes.
Let me tell you something. He's better than him, and I'm going to say it again.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm going to send you the tapes, and you're going to see.
All right, fine. Well, I got Bob O'Reilly as a song.
You want that?
Well, that's what he wrote.
Okay. Oh, fuck. He played the real me. Play that for him.
Yeah, but Entwistle wrote that.
I know, but make up your own shit. And
right now?
Well, he doesn't have a bass with him.
Oh, okay. Make up your own shit. You just tell him to make up his own shit.
He can make up his own shit, and you'll be like, fucking.
Well, how come he doesn't have an album out?
He just fucking started. He's 17. You fuck.
You've been telling me this for 4 years. I'm being hard on him like you are. You put that much like putting pressure on the kid.
Well, I do. I expect
the guys.
a lot from
the kid. What I can tell you honestly is the kid is really good. You should go see him.
You
Ed
see
Whistle.
him.
I mean, what the fuck? If people show up with a Who's Next shirt on, expect an Ed Whistle.
And they're going to see better.
All right. Well, you got any other gigs lined up, Tom? What about a website? What do you have?
Yeah, do you have your own band, or is Billy the Kid? Is that your band?
He goes from band to band now.
Oh.
Yeah,
like Clapton,
guitar player for hire,
like Ginger Baker.
Well, they're looking for a rhythm guitar player that could sing, a keyboard player, and a solid drummer. But
so they're just 5 guys away from the.
Yeah, but no, that's
looking for a manager, a record label producer.
We got all that.
Well, you need all that stuff. Well, you need everybody but you.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. It's hard to get along with a band. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like, it's especially if you're good and you write songs.
Yeah, that's what we do.
People get aggravated.
Yeah, have fun. That's what life's about. Have fun, motherfucker.
All right, calm down.
No, that's what I'm saying. If Dan wants to wear a fucking clown hat, then he can wear a fucking clown hat. He's happy. Look at him. Look how special he looks.
He is happy without weed and Xanax. That's why that's what you have to do in life.
But I am happy without it.
I'm worried about you.
You're worried.
The Xanax is bad.
That scares me when Artie Lang says I'm worried about your health.
Well, I'm just saying the Xanax is bad.
But I'm cutting it down. Do you understand what I'm doing?
You've been doing that for 2 years.
Pills.
But I am using.
You got extra pills.
I got extra pills. They're laying around the house. The dogs eat them.
That sounds out of control.
Service dogs?
No, I got.
First of all, the house has got to stink.
No, it doesn't.
Christine left, right?
The house does
Tom
not.
is nodding.
Oh, you're a fucking liar. That house does not smell. That house is fucking
beautiful. Do you live with the new broad?
Yeah, I live with her.
Okay, she clean it. Does she clean it all?
Mm-hmm.
I clean a lot.
There was a part where it was just him, and it just smelled like cigarettes and just depression.
It smells like him.
And depression.
Yeah, well, that's what the car until Scranton was so depressing.
Oh my god!
That car was like, oh my god, it looked like elephants ate peanuts in the front seat.
Yeah, but who the fuck left a fucking a big pack of fucking French fries in the back? That
I had to eat them because we didn't have any money on the way back.
I figured I'd leave Dom some food. When I go to the drive-thru and leave, he's looking over me like a cat. Like, can I get any food? I look over, he's got his snout in my bag.
His snout. Just fucking enjoying life. I get to hang out with my son after I didn't see him for many years.
That car and what took the Scranton. If I said this looks like a guy who's enjoying life.
Hey,
what kind of car was it?
If it's good enough for LeBron James to drive,
a Kia.
A Kia?
Yeah, I bet LeBron James has a Kia.
He has 10 of them.
Yeah. he gives us cleaning with him, what Kias.
I know.
You have a Kia with no mats in them. It
doesn't matter. I don't need any. You know what I mean? I just drive. I don't need the fucking.
What year is that Kia?
3 years old.
Yeah. And when's the last time you cleaned the inside of it?
4 years ago.
Oh my
God!
I
bought it.
That ride to Scranton was so disgusting.
Oh, well,
that's long. That's not a short ride either.
No. It was a ride, but it was worth it because, we helped a lot of people out.
We moved a guy to New Orleans for 2 months.
And other people, we helped out a lot of people. You don't realize what good you are and how they look up to you for what you did.
Well, we'll tell them to tell me. Call me.
Well, they will. They will call you in a second.
I don't want them to call me.
I know. You'd rather get a call from fucking... who calls you at 4 in the morning? Not me.
What do you mean 4 in the morning?
4 in the morning. You get calls from people at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, you.
Not me. I'm coming down from my Xanax by then.
You and Gino Bisconti.
I don't.
Gino calls me up to tell me he won't come in. I go, okay, bye.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh. I was going to say you lucky fuck.
Well, this is good. So what about your plugs?
Go to RevBobLevy.com. I'll be working in Pennsylvania coming up Thanksgiving weekend. And
what are you doing on Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
Wednesday and Saturday at the same place.
Those are always good nights.
Yeah,
where are you playing?
What's it called?
The place I played?
The Red Iron?
The Red Iron Pub up in...
but I'm playing upstairs in the... they have a catering hall, which we made into a comedy club. It's really nice.
It's in Morton, PA, I think.
It's in Springfield. Thanks for the plug,
okay.
Tom. Everyone's going to be...
Yeah, I was going to say, well, there's all those towns outside of Philly.
Yeah, great.
Where was the Red Roof Inn where you said you owned the comedy club? You just put a picture of you up.
Oh, no, that was in...
The guy didn't even know about it, the manager of the place.
No, but
It's a huge picture of Levy.
that was the biggest picture ever I've ever seen. When I walked in, I was shocked.
Why you didn't know about it?
I didn't know about that. I knew that they were going to make the light outside that with my picture on it.
Yeah.
But when I seen the stage, I was
It was
like,
an enormous picture, Bill.
it was like I'm not like an egomaniac at all, and it was embarrassing to me.
Right.
And probably everyone.
Well, you told me you're the best comedian ever a couple of times.
I there's no doubt about it.
He's out in the car right up
There ain't nobody faster. There ain't nobody quicker.
A portrait of humility.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I hate to pat myself on the back, but the truth is that there ain't many better
So
that
you
can
don't,
do it.
you don't think you're an egomaniac for saying it?
No, I'm telling the truth. I'm calling myself not a liar. I'm not going to have a fucking, get on. I don't have the big push to get on TV. And there's many comedians out there. Most of the best comedians that are out there, basically nobody's ever heard of because they don't have the push. And that's
What
a fact.
push?
Do you want me to really throw out names who suck in this fucking business?
No, I said, what push are you talking about?
People that get behind them and throw thousands, hundred thousands of dollars at them to get them on fucking stage and
Who were
sell
those
out.
people?
I'm talking about people that Otto Peterson.
Ellen.
Otto and George, you think should have been a big star?
Yeah, absolutely. There's many fucking Bobby Woods. Okay.
Who's Bobby Woods?
Exactly. You don't know who the fuck it is. Maybe you should look it up and see where Eddie Murphy got his fucking.
Send his tape to Madonna.
Yeah, and she'll probably shove it in a cunt.
Who is Bobby Woods?
Bobby Woods was used to bring Eddie Murphy around with him.
Well, that's 70 years ago. Eddie Murphy.
But I'm just talking about people that.
Is that a guy who's more talented? Is he more talented than Eddie Murphy, Bobby Woods?
To me, yeah. To me, he was funnier on stage.
That's a big statement.
That is a big statement.
Than Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
The most talented guy of all time.
Okay, he had one special. Put your second one on.
Bobby had 4 of them.
Yeah, but okay,
and then
but
he stopped to make $1 trillion a movie.
Yeah. Okay, so he made a fucking movie that his face got fat.
I guarantee you, Bobby Woods is not funnier than
Listen, there was there's so many comedians out there that are fucking great that don't get recognized.
Well, name them. I'll plug them right now.
I'll get a whole list because I'm working on something
name them.
With a show. Vic DiBitetto was the guy that just made it because he got into
he didn't make it.
Kevin James. But no, now he's selling out theaters. He couldn't sell out. There's a big difference
Well, that's
between
not considered making it.
No, there's a big difference between going up and kicking ass every show and not being able to fill a club because you don't have the push behind you.
What push does Vic need behind him?
He got the movie helped him, and now that they can see how funny he is. He was in Paul Blart, Mall Cop or whatever. But now people know who the fuck he is.
Paul Blart, Mall Cop,
whatever the fuck it's called. I seen the first one. It was me and him. Me and Dom were the only ones in the theater. Okay.
Well, why'd you? Well, then you said that helped him.
But it did help him because
that was the push.
It took him to where everyone going, oh my god, I've seen him in that movie. I want to go see him
and
now.
He had the viral video too.
And the video, the milk and
cheese.
Yeah, milk and bread. But it helps comedians.
Milk and bread.
Yeah.
What did he say? That was his catchmoney?
No, it was basically a YouTube thing that got. Look it up, Dan. It got probably 30 million hits. He made money off it. 30 million hits. 30 million people
need milk. Need bread.
Look at it. But there is tons of comedians.
I got the push.
I don't need the push. I got a
Vic
cock.
DiBitetto.
I got a big cock. I can sit home all day.
Well, that's what you're doing.
And I fucking love it. And I get to help people, and I enjoy that. I do my podcast. I love doing it. And it's the greatest thing. You can't beat being happy in life. That's the whole fucking thing.
You have to do it without the weed and the Xanax.
I'm fine.
You have extra pills.
The end of the month.
That's my new
I'm
special.
not on them. I have extra pills.
My new CD's coming out. Extra pills.
That would be funny.
Yeah, but I'm doing very good. I'm proud of myself because I've actually got off one set of pills and now I'm working on the next.
Well,
because it's a fucking corrupt fucking system out there.
I don't want you.
It's a corrupt system. What they're doing to people, they're telling them that this will calm you down and you get hooked on it.
You're right. It's terrible.
It is. It's got to be stopped.
Well, stop. Well, you're helping the system.
I'm not helping anymore. I'm fucking letting.
How many extra pills do you have?
What do you need? Nah, I usually have about 12 to 15.
You really have edible marijuana?
Yeah.
He just ate it.
Bob, I'm worried, man.
You hungry?
The marijuana.
I'm good.
Anybody hungry? Dan.
Are you ever happy without the pills of the marijuana?
Yeah, I'm happy all the time.
When do you not take it?
When I'm sleeping. Not really.
That's when I'm the happiest.
I love sleeping, man.
When you're sleeping.
When I wake up in the morning, I feel good. I'm happy. You know,
You don't
I'm
wake
like,
up in
let's
the
go.
morning.
I'm wake up in the early in the morning. I'm up early in the morning trying to wake this cocksucker up to write some songs and have fun.
Doesn't
and
he go to school?
Yeah, but on the weekends.
All right.
Me and him hang out on the weekends.
You live with your mother or him?
My mother.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you like her?
Yeah.
I'm just asking you. Because you made me throw her under the bus earlier, you little prick.
We got to write this book somehow. We have to the writing session, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that all you want to write? Is that all you want to plug? The Rev Bob Levy?
Yeah, or RevBobLevy.com too.
And what about you? What's your next gig coming up? What'd you just say? Thanksgiving. Where is that? Wednesday and Saturday? Where exactly is that again?
That's in Springfield, PA, and then I'm going to do JJ Comedy with my buddy Joe Conti, who does my show.
And they're all at the Rev Bob Levy.
Rev Bob Levy, and then go see Dumb's
Say
band.
the name of your thing again.
I'm playing at Southwood Bar and Grill in Woodbury, New Jersey, from 8 p.m. to 12, whatever it's called.
That's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
Yeah, definitely go check it out. Absolutely. All right, brother.
All right.
Podcast. Take care, Bashir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.